What other whaling stations exist in Antarctica? When we think about whaling stations in Antarctica, we often picture the icy landscapes of the continent itself. However, many of these historical sites are actually located on nearby islands. Let's take a closer look at some notable whaling stations that have shaped the history of whaling in the polar regions. First up is Grytviken, located on South Georgia. Established in 1904, this was the first permanent whaling station in the area. Over its operational years, Grytviken processed more than 54,000 whales. Today, it stands as the largest settlement on South Georgia and attracts many tourists eager to learn about its rich history. Next, we have Stromness, also on South Georgia. Originally a whaling station, it later transformed into a repair yard for whaling vessels. Stromness is famous for being the location where Sir Ernest Shackleton completed his epic journey after the Endurance expedition. Visitors to this site can appreciate both its historical significance and its stunning surroundings. Moving on to Deception Island, part of the South Shetland Islands, we find another interesting whaling station. Whalers Bay hosted whaling operations from the early 1900s until it was abandoned in 1931. Deception Island is unique, featuring volcanic landscapes and warm thermal waters, making it a fascinating spot for tourists. Lastly, we cannot forget Enterprise Island. While it may not be as well known as the others, it does have remains of a whaling station. Located in the Antarctic Peninsula region, Enterprise Island reflects the broader history of whaling in this part of the world. These whaling stations highlight the historical impact of the whaling industry in the polar regions surrounding Antarctica. While there are no active whaling stations on the continent itself, these islands played a significant role in the whaling industry during the early 20th century. Today, they serve as historical sites and tourist attractions, offering visitors a glimpse into the past while showcasing the natural beauty of the region. Exploring these sites can provide a unique perspective on the balance between human activity and nature in one of the most remote areas on Earth.